So here's the key idea. You can do everything you need to with this playful attitude. Don't split your life into work and fun. Treat every single thing you do as play, and never think for a second that you have to be serious about it. We live in a world where almost everybody truly believes something is broken inside them. They feel they should be more of this or less of that, smarter, kinder, more focused, more awake, less worried, less mad, less human. So they keep running after some better version of themselves, always just out of reach, where everything finally clicks. But let me share something that might shock you. There's nothing wrong with you. Not one bit. Your whole existence, right this second, this breath, this odd and holy feeling of I am, it's already perfect. Not perfect like neat and proper and good, but perfect like a flame flickers, or a tree sways in the breeze, or a galaxy turns. You see, you're not separate from nature, watching it from afar. You are nature, just like the stars, the sea, and the clouds. Your thoughts, your laughs, your tears, they're as natural as waves on water or the boom of thunder. You don't have to earn your spot here. The truth is, you're already an amazing wonder of the universe. You're exactly like that, and that's plenty. One of the most mind-blowing facts, and it's not magic or faith, just plain truth, is this: you didn't arrive in this world. You grew out of it, like an apple tree grows apples. The universe makes people, and you're one of them. You're not a lost traveler in a strange place. You are this place, its eyes, its ideas, its questions about itself. Most of us grew up feeling cut off, like little selves stuck inside skin bags, staring out at a world full of stuff and strangers. But that's a trick of how we see and talk. In truth, there's no edge where you end and the world starts. You're connected to it, like a wave to the ocean. Watch a flame. Does it have a clear border or fixed form? It's a flow, an event, a movement. And that's you. You're not a solid object. You're an action pretending to be a thing. A swirl of awareness, emotions, memories, all sparkling like sunlight on waves. When you were born, the universe didn't mess up. It wasn't testing you, fixing you, or shaping you into something else. It was showing itself as you. And what a unique, fun, and detailed show you are. No one else has your exact beat, your voice, your mix of laughs and quiet moments. That's not chance. That's the deepest kind of pattern happening on its own. But here's where the mix-up starts. From early on, we learn to hide that natural side, to fit in, to act right, to succeed, to turn into someone. And we start believing the biggest lie, that we're not enough, that we have to become instead of just be. But think about it. Have you seen a flower pushing hard to open? A tree rushing to get taller? They just happen. They grow because that's what growing is. You're growing too. Your nature doing its thing. You're not a puzzle to fix. You're not a job to finish. You're a cosmic event, as wonderful as the stars and just as sure to happen. So look again, not just with your eyes, but with your whole self. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see the wonder you've always been. Now, I get it. When someone says, nothing's wrong with you, your trained mind pushes back. You might say, but my past, my mistakes, my guilt, my habits, my shame? And yes, all that is part of the game, part of the flow. From the start, we're given a tale that life is a test, that we're here to prove something to God, to others, to our family, to ourselves. So we turn into performers in a show of getting better, always tweaking, reaching, like life is a ladder instead of a dance. But what if that whole idea is wrong from the beginning? The point of life is just to live it. It's so clear, so simple, yet everyone hurries in a panic, as if they must grab something extra. So try this. Close your eyes for a bit and feel the sense of being alive. The energy there before any thoughts or judgments pop up. That's you. Not the inner voice nagging, not the schedule, not the tasks, just the open feeling of being here. What could be wrong with that? Look at clouds. They don't line up straight. They float, twist, appear, and vanish. Does anyone yell at a wave for breaking too soon or a tree for growing bent? There's no universal score sheet judging them. But we humans think we're different, that we alone have to explain why we're here, that we must earn our place. That's the start of our pain. The big illusion. The truth? Your flaws aren't errors. They're details, shades, notes in your own song. You don't need to prove you're worthy of life. You are life, showing itself as a person. Just like fire dances, water runs, Even your wish to grow spiritually, even your drive to get better, it's already part of the whole. It's like the ocean wanting to get wetter or a ray of sun trying to glow. No need. And still, that's okay too. So instead of hunting some shiny idea of who you should be, what if you just notice who you are right now? No changes, no fixes, no work. There's nothing wrong with you. There never was. It's just a thought saying that. And you're not that thought. You're the quiet space watching it come and go. And when you get this, not as an idea, but as a real feel, something inside eases up. In that release, you start to recall something old and real. You are nature, wild, huge, ongoing, and beautiful. And you're just like that. When I say you don't need to do anything, I don't mean sit like a rock. No, I mean something softer. You don't have to force what you already are. You don't shove the river. You go with it. Because the river flows itself, not you. Life lives through you the same way. Birds don't sing to show off. They sing because that's them. You don't have to hunt meaning or purpose. It shows up like wind, like a chuckle, like a tune when you quit making it happen. Easy action, like the old sages said. Not lazy, not uncaring, but moving with the flow instead of fighting it. And when you find that beat, where you're not doing life, but living it, oh, then the fun starts. Here's a funny twist. Most of us spend years trying to be ourselves. But the second you try, the second you grab for realness like it's a thing to buy, it's gone. Because the self isn't something to hold. It's something to sink into. Trying to be free and easy is like trying to sleep on command. The push stops it. We're so caught up asking, am I getting it right? Am I fixed? Am I real yet? That we miss what we're after. It's like running after your shadow. Of course, the running isn't bad. It's kind of cute. The mind trying to shine itself up, rubbing and polishing forever. But soon, you laugh, because the one doing the work is the part that doesn't need to be. It's all a big universal play. You don't need to turn into yourself. You already are, in your odd ways, your slips, your quiet, your breath. Realness isn't a goal. It's what stays when you quit acting. And that's freedom. Now, if we dig a bit more, we hit something odd. You didn't make up the picture you have of yourself. It was built for you, piece by piece, from looks, words, rules, like a mirror of other people's minds. From when you could talk, you were told who you are, what's okay, what's not, what gets love, and what doesn't. Without noticing, you shaped yourself to match those echoes. You turned into a mix of handed-down thoughts, a quilt from parents, teachers, beliefs. Then one day, maybe in your 20s or way later, you feel worn out. Not body tired, but deep down tired. Like you've worn someone else's outfit so long, you forgot your own feel. That's the spark, that tiny pushback, that hint the you've been showing isn't the one really alive inside. The riskiest move is believing your own act, because the act is okay. It's handy even. But it's not you. You are what's acting the part. You're the player, not the face. But the world teaches you to mix up the outfit with the real deal. You become the nice kid, the tough guy, the busy grown-up, and forget you're also a gust, a rhyme, a secret. So when folks say, be yourself, they often mean be the you we approve of. But that's not free. That's still a show. The real job is to see past the show, not smash it. No need for angry fights, just notice it's a costume. And when you do, you can drop it or wear it for fun, like a kid with a mask. Because underneath, that's the true you. The one who doesn't need to wow, who isn't scared of dislike, who doesn't have to be perfect or wise or enough. That one, the quiet, watching, breathing life behind all the tales, was never hurt and never needed repair. It just needed a reminder. So what's left? If you're not the head chatter, not the assigned parts, not the self you've guarded for years, what stays? Quiet. The open space where thoughts rise and fall. The calm under the action. You see, waking up isn't about adding stuff. Not collecting good marks or smoothing your ways. It's about letting go, unlearning. Like a cloudy pool clearing when you stop stirring. You don't force clear water. You let the dirt sink. But most fear that quiet. Because in quiet, the self can't talk. And without sound, it fades. Yet that's where your true side hides. Not in the fight, but in the give-in. The real you isn't found by more thinking, but less. By looking in, not to judge, but to wonder. And in that soft watch, you feel it. A low buzz in your chest. An open room where the urge to improve melts away. And what's there is just being. Pure. Here, no conditions, just like that. So how do you live this way, without grabbing, fixing, shining? Well, like the sky. The sky doesn't grip clouds. It doesn't chase the sun or fight the rain. It lets things move through. And you, if you loosen your hold on your tail, can live that way too. No need to keep tweaking yourself. No need to always improve. Because once you know you're the sky, not the changing weather, everything lightens. You start to trust life more. Not from solving it all, but from quitting the need to. There's a beat to it, a feel not from clocks, but from the heart. And when you stop shoving, you hear it. That's the joke. When you quit trying to live right, you start living real. More awe, less grip, more fun, less proof. Because trees don't try to tree. Waves don't aim to break perfect. They just do. And so do you. So let yourself be lived. Let life flow through you without meddling. Because you're just like that, and that's way more than enough. And we circle back to the start, to that wild and great truth. There's nothing wrong with you at all. Not as a nice saying, but as a freeing fact. You're not broken and waiting for repair. You're not a spirit tasked to finish. Right now, you're an opening wonder, a wave in forever, a short tune in the big quiet. And if you see yourself right, not through doubt or criticism, but as a piece of nature like fire or clouds or stars, then you'll know you were never apart. Never too much. Never not enough. You were just like that. Not perfect, but full. Not without flaws, but whole. And all that's needed is to let go of the act, breathe deep, and simply be. Because once you stop running after some future you'll see you've been home the whole time. Not in the world's winds, not in others' nods, but in your own still presence, in the plain holy truth that you are. And that's plenty.